All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday morning live MoveQuest presentation. My name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. I will be your host for today as I will be bringing up our presenter, which will be Miss Marnita Casa. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. I am from Los Angeles, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Ivy League Crypto Academy. I teach crypto education for a living, and this is an exciting time to be here because for the first time, many of you are actually making money in a crypto project. Sad to say that. I made a living off of crypto. I've been full time in crypto ever since I got started with it. But I also know there's a learning curve, and I put myself into learning as much about this space as possible, and that has helped me to have success. But many people, their first introduction into crypto is through an opportunity, and an opportunity where, excuse me, an opportunity where they mostly lose money. I mean, most people have. In fact, all of us have in this space. But this is an opportunity where everybody is winning. And I literally mean everybody. So go ahead, type in where you're listening in from. I see we have Jill from Missouri, Raymond from Curaçao's in the house, Loretta from Raleigh, North Carolina. Welcome, welcome. West, is that Shane West? My man Shane from Chicago. Shane was at the very first Bitcoin boot camp I did in Chicago years ago. See, Lisa Wilson from Maryland, Janelle down visiting in San Diego, Jack from Delaware. See, CJ from Mesa, Arizona. Who else do we have? We have Mr. Albert from Connecticut. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys have pen and paper so you're going to take some excellent notes you're going to receive from Ms. Casa's presentation. I see you, Yvette from Kansas, Roy Lean from Atlanta, Georgia. I hope you guys out there on the East Coast is also recovering well from that Hurricane Helen. I mean, I was really watching the news yesterday. Didn't realize how bad it actually is. There's a lot of people out there still with no power, no food, no water, no drinkable water, still missing people. So wow, that's going to take a long time for that to recover. So our prayers go out to them. I see you, Mr. Beard from Dallas, Texas. Who else do we have? Go ahead and type your name in the chat box. Again, this is information that you do not want to miss. We're also streaming live on Facebook. So I see you guys on Facebook. Jason, good morning from New Zealand. All right. Welcome from New Zealand. I see you, Joaquin Erickson and Danny Robinson from Tennessee. Jasmine, I see you as well. Harold Gibson and Prince Anoka. Lysandre, Barbara, and Avis Franklin. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and kick things off. I see Melanie also from Chicago. Melanie was also at my very first Bitcoin boot camp that I did in Chicago. Mela from Orlando. Jose from Oak Cliff, Texas. Welcome, Jose. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I see Dr. Lakeisha just hopped on in here. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to bring up to the front of the room, as if we're in front of the room, old school. A young lady I have a lot of respect for. She's been an entrepreneur for the last 5-6 years, been in the crypto space for 5 years. She is also my executive assistant. She has made money in this space. She's now a 5-figure a month earner in the crypto space thanks to this opportunity. She's been our hostess. She loves to help everybody, always has a smile on her face. She's a mother and a wife and my little cousin at the same time. So I want to bring up our presenter for today. Miss Marnita Casa goes by the Queen Connectress. Miss Casa, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you so very much. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you guys so very much for being here. One thing I can say, I am always super nervous before we get started, but as soon as I see all of your names coming on in, I feel that positive energy. It just makes me feel so much better. Thank you guys so very much for being here with us. And thank you, Mr. Ivey, for that awesome introduction. Yes, a lot of you guys do not know know, that is my big cousin, as well as my mentor, and has been a guide for not only myself, but hundreds and hundreds of other people. So we give him thanks for all of his effort, all of the work that he does for not only myself, but also this community. So welcome to this Get Fit Mining presentation. I am very excited and happy to tell you guys about what I can basically call a game changer, right? For me and for other people in my family. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. I see you guys in the chat box. Mwah. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. So as Mr. Ivey said, my name is Marnita Casa. I like to call myself your Queen Connectress. And that is because one of my greatest passions is helping people find their future through digital finance education and phenomenal online opportunities like this one. So let me just give you a quick background about who I am. For the past 25 years, I have been in administration. I have been a customer service rep because, again, like Mr. Ivey said, one of my favorite things is not only helping people, but interacting with them. When I see them happy, it makes me feel so happy. So being in customer service and administration was the greatest way until now for me to be able to make money doing something I love and something that makes me feel good. So maybe about 5 years ago, I had ran back into my big cousin, Mr. Brandon Ivey, and he was teaching and preaching about the power of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And just like most family members, at first I was like, whatever, dude. But then finally I gave him my time, right? I started listening to it, and it has been the best decision I have made in my life to get into cryptocurrency, to start paying attention to blockchain technology and the education of it. And then just recently, maybe about 3 months ago, he had presented this wonderful revolution to our community, and it basically changed everything for me. You guys, I have been on a health journey for almost my whole life, and a lot of the reasons why I kept going up and down was because there was lack of motivation, lack of inspiration. But what is your greatest inspiration than money? So when Get Fit Mining showed up, oh man, it changed everything for me, and it turned the tables. I now have my mother in this, my husband's in this, my son is in this, my daughter's in this, and we're just making this a family affair. So if you are new, please get ready to hear some very valuable information that has been a game changer for myself and many other people that are here. And if you are part of our family, congratulations. We are all winning, and it's so good to see you guys happy and in charge. Hello. Okay, you guys, so it's better that I show you more than I tell you about this wonderful revolution, this movement that is taking over the cryptocurrency and health and wellness spaces. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see if I can get you guys the right one. How does that look? Can you guys see my screen?
All good.
Fantastic. So welcome to Get Fit Mining, you guys. This is where we are capitalizing on proof of physical activity, a little something we like to call POPA. This is where health and wealth are coming hand in hand. Now, before we get started, I definitely want to talk to you guys about some health facts. Now, you might be like, Marnita, we're here to find out how we can make money off of our physical activity. Why are you talking about health facts? Well, for me, I like to keep the main thing, and that is our health, because we can have millions of dollars, you guys, but if we're not healthy, what is the whole use of that? Okay, so let's talk about some health facts we have found out. The first one is heart disease and cancer are listed as the top 2 causes of death in America, you guys. 67.5% of American adults are considered overweight or obese. And I have to admit, I fell into that category not even too far ago, all right? 97% of us are actually failing to meet what is considered healthy lifestyle criteria. Now, this criteria can only help and protect our hearts. Tobacco use, I'm talking poor nutrition, McDonald's, yes, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use are some of the top reasons for disease in America. Now, Get Fit Mining has come up with a phenomenal way to help us combat each and every one of those things. So I'm going to share a video with you guys so we can see how Get Fit Mining plans on changing this for us.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? Get Fit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With Get Fit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you mine today could change your tomorrow just doing what you are already doing, but intensifying it? Picture this, the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with Get Fit Mining. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and Get Fit Mining is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let Get Fit Mining guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with Get Fit Mining. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the Get Fit Mining app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts. Every workout matters. With Get Fit Mining, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life.
Okay, so I love, love, love that saying. He says, see you on the healthier side of life, because that is exactly where we are. So let's talk about some walking benefits. The reason why I want to go over some walking benefits, you guys, is because whenever you hear something like, hey, I get to earn money off of my physical activity and my sleep, if you're ambitious like me, I don't want you out there going from 500 steps today to 10,000 steps tomorrow and hurting yourself trying to become a millionaire in a month off of your physical activity. So let's take it slow. I would like to start it slow with you guys. So let's talk about some benefits of just walking. Now, just 30 minutes every day has the ability to increase your cardiovascular fitness. This is going to strengthen your bones. It reduces excess body fat. It boosts your muscle power, and it boosts your endurance. Now, it also helps you to reduce the risk of heart disease, some type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and even some cancers, you guys. Physical activity may even help to prevent or manage heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. And those are some of the things that we learned earlier are some of the top reasons for death and disease in America. So adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity are going to gain some health benefits. With Get Fit Mining, the more you move, the more you mine, and here your health is your wealth. The creator of this project found an ingenious way for us to take our physical activity and turn that into an income stream. So let's talk about our phones. Each and every one of us has them. If you're like me, you'll have more than one. On each and every one of those phones, they have what are called health data trackers. So we're talking about Google Fit on Android, and we're talking about Apple Health on iPhone. Now, these fitness trackers, they actually track your physical activity. And this physical activity, this data, is exactly what helps us to be able to be rewarded off of our physical activity and our sleep. So Get Fit Mining is just a dApp. That is an app that turns your fitness into fortune. Here we like to call that moving to earn, bridging the gap in a revolutionary way between digital and fitness. Again, you guys, we're calling this proof of physical activity. It is POPA. Now let's talk about some other move to earn apps that are out there. We have StepN and we also have Sweatcoin. Now I am actually in Sweatcoin, and I think Get Fit Mining blows that app right out of the water. So I'm going to give you a few reasons why. Number one, Get Fit Mining is decentralized. If you guys are not aware on what decentralized is, that just basically means that no one person, no one company, no one entity controls or runs this project. This project is completely community driven, completely community run. And I love that part because I have faith. I have, let's say, confidence in the people in this community to know that we're not going to play with this. We're going to take it far. So also with Sweatcoin and with StepN, they do track your steps, but you have to be outside. With Get Fit Mining, they're tracking your steps. We're talking calories. We're talking distance, workouts, also your sleep. And with Get Fit Mining, you get paid instantly. With Sweatcoin, I haven't received anything yet. Let's talk some sleep benefits. And that is because I know a lot of you guys heard me mention it before. I get a lot of people contacting me like, how are we getting paid off of our sleep? It happens. It's there. So let's talk about some of the benefits besides getting paid off of our sleep. Number one, getting to 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night helps to keep your heart healthy. It reduces your stress and it helps to keep your blood sugar consistent. This lowers your risk for serious health problems like, here we go again, diabetes and heart disease. It reduces your stress. It improves your mood and it helps you to think so much more clearly. This also helps to prevent inflammation and control your weight. The more you move, the more you mine. So we're talking your steps, we're talking distance, we're talking workouts, calories, and also your sleep. And the best part, you guys, is that this is all managed by smart contracts. Now, I told you before, we want to make sure that you guys are out there being active and moving around, but in a very safe and healthy way. So we did put a couple of max or limits on some of the things that you can be rewarded for. When it comes to your steps, you are rewarded on a max of 20,000 steps. You're rewarded a max of 10 miles of distance, 2 hours of workout time, 2,000 to 4,000 calories burned, and of course, 8 hours of max sleep. So you're like, how do I get started? Well, getting started with Get Fit Mining is so much easier than you think. But I do want to tell you guys, we always have our community members and a wonderful staff that is there to help you if you get into any trouble or have any questions. So the first thing you want to do is get yourself a smartphone, which we already have. Fitness trackers are optional. I'm going to tell you, me personally, I love mine. So if you are thinking about getting one, I would say, in my humble opinion, definitely do that. It does make a difference. 2, you want to make sure that you have either Google Fit for Android or Apple Health for iOS already downloaded to your phone. 3rd, you want to get back to the person who invited you and tell them, I need that link now. Go ahead and get their link, purchase your miners. And 4, all you have to do is unlock your mining dock, and then you get out there, get active, and start earning rewards. Any activity is getting paid, you guys. Any activity. We're talking walking on the street, walking around the house, hiking, running, casual activity. And when I say casual activity, I'm talking about cleaning the house, Vacuuming the house is getting you paid. Washing those dishes, cooking that food is getting you paid, you guys. Any sports you can think of. And also charity is getting you paid. So think of it this way. The more activity you have, the higher your earnings. We also have this right here. It is called a self-sustaining ecosystem. Now, if you are like me, you have probably been in different companies, you have probably been in different projects that turned out to be scams or turned out not to be what you thought they were. This right here is nothing like that. In fact, I can almost bet that you have never been in a project that has a self-sustaining ecosystem. So let's talk about this. For a crypto project to be able to succeed and also be resilient in the face of market fluctuations, it must develop a self-sustaining ecosystem, okay? So this basically involves having a robust business model, an intrinsic token utility, and more than anything, it has to have a sustainable community. And what I have found with Get Fit Mining is that they check off each and every one of those things. We have a phenomenal business model. There is absolutely intrinsic token utility here. And more than anything, we have an educated and sustainable community. Get Fit tokens are mined. There is no pre-sale. There is no investor or seed money. Get Fit Mining is actually built around this self-sustaining ecosystem, and it keeps us from having imbalances in our liquidity pools. Now, what actually feeds and helps this self-sustaining ecosystem work? Well, there's many different things, and I don't want to keep you guys here all day. So I'm just going to name off about 6 of them for you, okay? So as people evolve and upgrade their miners, that's feeding our ecosystem. Every time someone submits their POPA, unlocking the mining dock slots, claiming the mining rewards, challenges and events, also the leasing of miners, all of this plus so much more is feeding our self-sustaining ecosystem. So let's talk about the miners, right? The real stars of this show. I am glad to introduce you to Lenny. Lenny is our introductory miner. That's how you get your foot in the door. You can actually mint Lenny for about $50 worth of MQT right now. But you guys, I do have to throw out there have been some changes to the pricing. So for right now, you can still mint a Lenny. Please forgive me. You can still mint a Lenny miner with 50% mining power for only $50 worth of MQT. But there are 4 levels to this, you guys. It just doesn't stop with the Lenny. We also have a primary miner, which mines at 100% mining power. We have an ultra, which is 125%, alpha at 175%, and then the granddaddy himself, his name is the Omega, and this guy mines at 300% mining power. So like with anything, there are levels to this. So let's talk about how do you go through the levels. We like to call the upgrading of your miners, we like to call that evolution. So in order for you to evolve from your Lenny to the primary, it'll cost about $50. From the primary to ultra is about $40. From your ultra to the alpha is $60. And once you have 2 alphas plus $200, I believe, and those prices are going to change, you guys. So definitely keep your eye on the Telegram groups, all the information that's coming out, and keep in contact with the person who invited you. But 2 alphas plus a little more money, you get yourself a granddaddy, that beautiful Omega. And coming soon, there's still more, you guys. Coming soon, you will have the ability to lease your miners. This is one of my favorite aspects about this project. One thing about Get Fit Mining, nobody is left behind, and I mean nobody. Right now, we have the ability to lease Lennies, and there's no limit on how many Lennies we can, we have the ability to purchase Lennies, and there is no limit on how many Lennies you have the ability to purchase. Now, the reason why that is so very important is because there will come a time where we can actually lease the miners that we are not using or that are not docked in our slots. And so what do we do with those? Well, we have the ability to put them on, or we will have the ability to put those on a marketplace. So if there is somebody who cannot afford to buy a Lenny miner for themselves, they'll be able to lease it from one of us. And I'm just going to tell you a quick story about how powerful this is. Maybe about actually 10 years ago, I was homeless, living in my car with my kids, okay? And during the day, I would take them to school, be able to get them to school. And during the day, I would walk around, I would walk to my different, if I had a job interview, if I had a meeting with the counselor, I did so much walking. And the first thing I thought about when I heard about the ability to lease your miners, I thought, man, if this was operational and up and running, I could have leased a miner or two from someone, and all that walking I was doing when I was looking for a job, I could have been making money. So when I tell you this is revolutionary and game-changing for so many different reasons, I mean that. Oh my goodness, hold on, you guys, my slides. Okay, hold on, let's see, there we go. Booyah! So you wanna definitely get started today. This is something that is not only good for you, but if you are a networker, this is phenomenal for your community. If you are somebody who is, let's say, working a 9-to-5 job and you're barely able to make ends meet, this is definitely for you. On your breaks, you can get up and go for a walk and be making extra money. If you are a server, if you are somebody who is in construction, this can be a game changer for you. So definitely get back with the person who invited you and get that link from them so you can get started today. So let me go ahead and do a couple of disclaimers. The first one up is a financial disclaimer. People, it is so very important that you guys understand GetFit Mining is powered by blockchain technology, and it includes financial transactions. There are no guarantees. There are no guarantees. The only thing that determines how far you can go with this wonderful project is you. You have to decide, how much are you going to put into your miners? How much are you going to put into yourself? How much commitment are you going to give to this project? The more commitment you give, the more you will receive. And last, our health disclaimer. By using GetFit Mining app, we do encourage you guys to get up, get active, get out there, but we also want you guys to be safe. So please listen to your body. Don't do more than you can, and start slow and work your way up. Now, you guys keep an eye on us, because we are in the process of a rebranding to MoveQuest. So like I said, you want to keep in touch with the person who invited you. You definitely want to stay active and engaged in our Telegram groups and our Facebook groups so you can be informed on what's happening. And speaking of information, what I talked to you guys about today is only the tippy top of the iceberg. We also have a wonderful presentation, a very informative presentation that is given by Mr. Herschel Crow and Mr. Kenneth Francis, I believe at the next hour. So we definitely want you guys to check that out. They are at jointhemovementum.com. And other than that, you guys, thank you so very much for spending this time with me. Back to you, Mr. Ivey.
All right, all right. Thank you, Ms. Casa, for that wonderful presentation and for stepping up. Let me know when you're ready to do it again. And for anybody else that would love to do presentations, make sure you send me a message and I will drop it to you in your inbox, the presentations. You can do your own presentations whenever you want, on your own time, your own channels. If you want to be featured on this channel network, then record yourself doing a presentation and send me the recording. And then I'll let you know if there's any adjustment that needs to be made, and we'll bring you up and put you in the schedule. So right now, Ms. Casa answered the call when I said, where are the women at? But she also answered the call as stepping up in front of the men. I'm like, where are the men at for this? So thank you, Ms. Casa, for a wonderful presentation. Now, there is some time-sensitive information. At 3 p.m. Eastern today, 12 p.m. Pacific, the prices of evolving the miners are going up. So if you're already in now, or you're ready to get started, and you want to evolve your miners, you want to do that sooner rather than later. Remember, you're going to need to have a MetaMask wallet and some Avalanche to get yourself started before you can even sign up. If you don't know how to do that, we've got tutorial videos that walk you through that. And also, while we have 2 other trainings a day going on, again, in 30 minutes from now, I'm discussing, you did that right in time, 26, 7 minutes. So join the momentum.com at the top of the hour. In fact, I got part 2 with Herschel Crow to help me out because I'm attempting, I have a Samsung Galaxy watch that I've been using on one of my devices, and it does not track the tiers of my steps. It dumps all of my steps into tier 1, where my iPhone, for example, I get credit for all my tiers. So I was advised to switch to the Fitbit watch, which I bought. I have a Fitbit watch. Now that works fine, but it's not tracking my workouts. So everybody else with the Fitbit tracks the workouts just fine. But me, it does not. And so I kind of stumped Herschel yesterday. We may have a fixed workaround for it today. So I'm going to be on with him live in front of everybody to see if we have that workaround. And then I have an ultimate solution after that anyway, because ultimately there's not going to be Google Fit at all anyway. And we're going to get completely away from that. Yeah, Samsung Health, Google Fit, and it'll just be connected to Health Connect. The newer phones already have, and there's another mistake I made. My Samsung Galaxy Z Fold phone, they already has Health Connect on it, but then I went and tried to download it from the Apple Store, so there was 2 competing Health Connects. I didn't even realize that, but I have another meeting this afternoon, and we're going to completely wipe my phone and reinstall it that it's just Fitbit, and I'll see how that works. And if that works, I'll come back tomorrow and let you guys know how it's working for me. But in the meantime, we're going to see the short-term fix that Herschel will show me later on. So the price increase, you'll see on the presentation tomorrow, to go from a primary to an ultra used to be $40. That has now gone to $50. To go from an ultra to an alpha used to be $60. That's now going to be $100. And to go from an alpha to omega used to be $200. That's going to go to $250. So you want to take advantage of, if you can, get your hands on those miners and upgrade them now before the price increases. And then there'll be another increase even higher after that as this community continues to grow. All right, so thank you for being here. 30 minutes from now, we're going to hop on the training with Mr. Herschel Crow. And I do not expect to see Lynette on tonight. She had surgery this Monday. I won't expect to see or hear from her probably not until next week. So just keep that in mind with everybody. I was not doing any Q&A today, but I reframed. I didn't say it on time. So I will allow Debbie, you have your hands up. What would you like to share, Debbie?
Thank you. Thanks for the presentation, and thanks for that. I just want to today I was trying to claim. I have 14 and I'm trying to claim, and it's not going through, and also what's the problem? I was getting an error, wasn't able to read it quickly.
Okay, so save that question for Herschel's training in 30 minutes. Because you'll be able to share your screen on your device and he'll walk you through it.
Okay, will there be a link shared?
Yes, I will put it in the chat box for you right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Thanks.
No problem. And guys, we have Telegram groups, Facebook groups. Join the momentum.com. Telegram group, Facebook groups, and there's a customer support Zoom that is open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, to 5 p.m. Eastern as well if you need their custom support to walk you guys through stuff. But Herschel's going to be doing that also in 30 minutes. All right, everybody, take care. I see that new movement you got going on, CJ. I see what you're doing there. I see you got your watches on. He's like, I was like, does he have a basketball in his hand or a volleyball or something? What's he fumbling there? Then I realized you rotating your wrists. I see you. All right. All right. Take care, everybody. And until next time, bye-bye.